There's a part of Riverlea, New Canada, Zamompilo, and parts of Langlaagte. We are quite aware of it from our side as the city through our JMPD and so forth. We must indicate to you, Minister, that we are also aware and we will continue to work with your teams in SAPS because, like I've indicated, that they are also sophisticated. They are well experienced and they are very much knowledgeable. But I think it's a time where they will start to realize that the force that we are now starting to bring in and deploy, they will not be able to survive here. And I think our colleague from DMR is quite clear that these holes will be closed by mid-September. And we would also extend a helping hand to them if they need anything from the city in order for us to help them to close these particular holes. These illegal miners, they do not only risk themselves, but they also risk the people around here. But if I need to speak on behalf of the city, I can indicate to you our infrastructure as a city is also under attack. What happens when they do this? It's either illegal through the illegal mining, there's illegal dumping, there's cable theft, there's vandalism. And God forbid, we do not want any place at any given time just to sink in as we move forward. We can report, Minister, that we started to relocate some of the people in Zamompilo. There's about 292 families that we've relocated to Vleerhof. There's more units that we are building in that Vleerhof area for us to take the others in. An occupancy assessment shows us there was more than 1,000 families in that particular area. Again, it's a multidisciplinary approach that we need to do and that we need to take in order for us to move them out. One of the challenges that we've seen as we've moved them out is the same people after we've moved them out that also rent these places out again and move back in. So we need a multidisciplinary approach through JMPD, SAPS, Home Affairs, and others, because some of these people are foreigners. From the side of law enforcement as the city, as JMPD, we always have about 30 officers in that particular area. And that is on two shifts, the 10 o'clock shift and the 8 o'clock shift. That is both from our reaction unit as well as K9. What we will be doing again is to ensure that we continue to have our 10 cars in that area. We do have our commanders that are in control of that, and our overall one that is the overall coordinator in the area is Deputy Director Smith, and I'm sure some of you will also know him. In the area of Riverlea, we will continue to increase our numbers of vehicles, and you'll start to see a difference as we are moving in, as well as your New Canada area and the hotspot areas. A lot of work still needs to be done, and we are clear. Minister, we've also deployed our city power, I think mid-July or so, to look at specifically street lights. And we will then continue to ramp up that particular program in order for us to ensure that we reinstate and ensure that the lights are burning. Because if we do have light, there will also then be less crime and so forth. So we are well committed, Minister, and we want to say to the people of Riverlea, Zombie and the surrounding areas, I know this area very well. We are highly committed towards this. We will be working with all other spheres of government in order for us to make a difference here. Thank you very much, Program Director. Thank you, Minister.
Thank you, City Manager of the City of Johannesburg, Mr. Brink. Ladies and gentlemen, can you all stand up as the Minister of Police, General Bheki Cele, addresses us? General.
Stand phansi. Malibongwe. Igama lamakhosikazi. Sengaze sikhohlwe nokuthi inyanga yomali. Inyanga yoma bethu, inyanga yomkethu, inyanga yogogo bethu, inyanga yosisi bethu, inyanga yamachere ethu. Program Director, Colonel, the Chair of the Portfolio Committee of Gauteng, Dr. Masuku, the PC, with your management of different disciplines that is here, that we work together, could be Home Affairs, that is sitting with us here. It's Department of Minerals that is here, and all other people that have relevance to be here. Abefundisi laba bala, abantu bomphakathi abaphuma eRiverlea nasezamempilo nase-Crown Mines nazo zonke indawo ezikhona la. Ngiyithathile Bishop isubmission yakho, ngizohamba naye ngizokutshela lethu ukuthi ngizoyenzani. Lo ongithume ku-president ukuthi ngomtsheleke ngizwile ukuthi upresident naye. Upresident we-organization yakhe la. Hayi mhlise ngevoti. Ungahambe umemeza ukuthi akahliswe ngoba nawe upresident. Ungeze uzola indawo bezopresident la. Sizola indawo zamazama la. Le yakho president awuyibeke eceleni. Abantu balendawo, people from this area shouted over the weekend. We had to respond. When communities shout and say, not in our name, and with all the rights they have to rise as they did, as a government, we must respond. I heard the chief director from Department of Minerals, Mining, saying it doesn't know how to communicate with the people. Will go to the police station. I was at Bantu. Yeah, the police station. Government must always be in touch with the people. When people shout and make the calls, we must be there. Any other department has a right to call, invite the people, come and face the people and answer. So it's important. Ungaloku via police station. Ungabiki ku police station commander. Again, nohlushwa amazabazama. Abantu abahlushwa amazabazama laba bafuna ukuzwa ukuthi senzani ngamazabazama. Sinzweli. I was briefed before I came here by the leadership of this area and the police. One, we are sending from Monday the team to go to the police station of Langlaagte from the office of the minister, the secretariat, to find out why abantu bakhale kangaka ngale police station. So from Monday, there will be a team from the secretariat, find out why so much. And then by Thursday, they'll bring the report to me. And then I'll come back to leadership here to discuss what to be done ukulungisa police station, because the relationship between police station and the community must be fixed so that you work together against criminality. We shouldn't spend more time and energy against one another or against each other. So if you make the point that you have a problem with our police station, we must rise to the occasion and make sure that we fix that. Indeed, we have put mechanism to work on that. We will bring the report back and see who's not doing his or her job and take action against that. That's point one. Point two, when we were here, I think it was Monday, you gave us instruction, you want to see action here. You gave us 7 days. I said 7 days was too long. We were here Monday. If we were here Monday, if Friday, I guess, is the 5th day. It's not the 7th day. We said, I want to explain this. Because I've been murdered and butchered. Angiyiboni lo journalist namhlanje la. Ebele ukuhlalela ukuthi ucela unamanga. Hayi, angiyiboni namhlanje bayisusile abantu bayo leyo journalist. Ucele said, we'll send here a heavy deployment. I never use that word, then, now, and forever. I don't send heavy. So, I want to repeat what I said when I was there. I said we'll respond in 24 hours. That's what I said. I said we'll leave people here, but we escalate our deployment. Who's the figure corner where the real stuff will come here. I said so. When that night we left, 12 new members of the POP, yes, it was not TRT, POP were sent here, 12 of them. That night when we left. So we escalated. General Zulu, who runs special task teams, who runs our special operation, came back the next day. Even that was ridiculed to say, and it did give information good. He's scouting the place because if you're going to deploy special forces, you must understand things that some of you will never understand. More journalists understand deploy our special forces. There are things you do before, because when you come, she was here. She did explain that. One other thing that has been said, which we don't want to answer our question. You are not going to be answering anything and more things about operations. Operations are not for all of us to know. Otherwise, our operation will be giving opponents and opposition and enemy what are you going to do. So some of these things will stay with us. So we have escalated. Sikhona la siyavutha phe. Siyavutha niyakwazi lo. That's why we have, since we came here, we have arrested 194 zamazamas here. Since we came Monday, 194 of them have been arrested. 170 of them are foreign nationals. 170 of them are foreign nationals. We have taken a lot of pendugas. We have taken even a generator. We have taken even ingadi zensangu. Lapha ezamimpilo zanyunsangu lapha. There was a beautiful garden. Yensanga sivunile. But one person called on the community here, I think was a young lady who was number 3 or 2 towards the end, to say, Uko Gates is the only one who called on the community. Ukuthi nani community, you have a role to play on this thing. Because Lamazamazama swathola ngama-shacks. Lamazamazama are not built by the shacks, are built by you, and you hand them over to these Lamazamas. You know these Lamazamas are your next doors. You know, when we're in deep slot, now that I'm told you are doing the same thing. When we're in deep slot, we arrested 2,000 illegal foreigners. The young girls, they came with hot food. Nala ekseni niyabahambisela ukudla nina. Mwenzo complain, but banhlupha, there is violence. Masesibawapha ngahambisela umbusho oshisayo. Otata babantwana nangu yasho. Nomunye kusena usho kanje othi siyabazi, siyabacacisele, siyabazi. Fanele sibavakashele basicela ukudla. Ngicomplaina la ngaphandle. Mase sibaba uphele nibavakashele nangu yasho mama uthi otata babantwana. So we must then choose. Are we fighting no criminality or we are supporting this criminality? No tata babantwana. I agree. All people are human beings and they must be treated as such. But there are laws as human beings that we operate within. People, when they come in the country, they must have papers. They must come here legally. We must have records for them. Because if you come in the country illegally and you commit crime, we can't find you because as information here, we don't have your fingerprints, we don't have your DNA, we don't have anything about you. So it's important that those people must be reported, and all of us agree that people in the country must be legal and do work legally. So, angabe sengathi nalento yezinophobia when we simply say abantu must work and come here legally. That's what we are shouting. There is one of, so there are, these operations are here. Some people here, including the council, this was better seven council out of Navung Troop. Oh, shoot it, the council in Trupaga. This is one councillor that worries me about issues of this place. Maybe you are not communicating very well with your community, but I must say, this is one person who shouts on me every day. The council. It's true now, so maybe what you need to do is to increase your communication with the community. This council and some people here, they said, so we have brought here our special forces, including the special force, Figela. They are in camouflage uniform. I heard utikna mazama achi. Awawesaba amapolisa. Antshelena phume emgodini. Tell them to come out. They should not talk from the halls. If they are not afraid of the police, tell them to come out and face this intervention unit that is here and face this special task force. Ngoswa ngabo ntambama uma besakhuluma. Baphumile New Canada. Bank. Angeke New Canada la. Ise Riverlea naseZampini. Manje ngifuna New Canada ngiyeza. Masuka la. Okwesithathu. I'm glad that the city manager is here. I'm glad that a member of the legislature is here. As a mapoisa, we put this thing every day to say, help us fix the environmental design. I went to a place here called a park. It's just a jungle. There is no safety there. These Amazamas, they go in Riverlea, by force, through the barrel of the gun. They put the electricity that they are using in their mines because the area is bushy. So we are asking city manager, we are asking doctor for the municipality and the city to go and clean that area so that it's easy for all of us to see these guys and respond. That will help. Chief Director from a department, Mineral. This has been temporary. I went to 2 of these holes this morning that have been closed. They are already opened. But the problem, avalwe ngomhlabathi. Nilethe DLP, TLP, right? Mina ngijwayele ama DLP. Avalwe ngomhlabathi. Therefore, that's temporary. So I heard you talking about these 26. I'm told that in the area where these Zamazamas are operating, there are 61 these holes. This police matter will be forever temporary. We're not going to permanently keep these forces here. So we're creating the space for you to fix things. Make sure you remove these bushes. You put the lights on. You close down in a proper manner all these holes. Ufaka usimende, nifaka amatshe, nifaka insimbi, everything there. So that laba bantu bangaphindi bakwazi ukuvula. Well, I heard you telling us ukuthi 14 of them kunabantu phakathi. Babengaphumi sokwenze njani kathini? Batsheleni baphume. But khona usisi okhulume ngokuthi angisazi ubhuti noma usisi lo ucela ukubona lo sisi to human right. Ubhuti ucela ukubona usisi human right. Where you have spotted those people, speak to the police, and we all of us work to take those people out. We're not going to be delaying this issue of closing those holes because there are people that are illegally there. So they must find their way out. If they are refusing, we must, our job is to close. We did not send them there. Our first choice is that they must come out, but we're not going to wait forever for them to come out. Nalabo abasebenza nabo ababaziyo, they must tell them that we're going to wait for a very short time. After that, siyavala ngosimende. Sibhala ukuthi yes, leave Zamazamas. Augustin, you have been raising the point here to say we're dealing with the small fish, these 194, and many of them that we have arrested. That's not very much true. Maybe ourselves were not communicating with you in a proper manner. The middle class or the middle layer of Zamazamas are the people that they get that gold and they sell it to the top guys. The top guys, they live in Santin and they live in Dubai. The middle guys, they live with you, some of them, they live in other top areas. 3 months or 4 months ago, we arrested in Carltonville, we arrested 6 of these guys. Who are the middle guys? They are living in houses where you look the house outside, seems to be an ordinary house. Until you get inside Every furniture is import are Italian maple. It's something top that you have never seen before. What they didn't do well, in their houses, those 6 guys, they are parking a Lamborghini, they are parking a Bentley. We arrested them. Fortunately, unfortunately, they are out on bail. But that kind of people who are shifting the gold out and the diamond, we have arrested 89 of them. So don't tell us that you don't deal with the top guys. 89 of them. Those that you have found them shifting is bars of gold and all those at the value of 5 million each. We have arrested 89 of them. So I hear people saying, yes, so but we will also go to the middle and go up. Now we are here. I hear the questions you are asking. Well, we came as the police because there was a problem. But I want to say tomorrow, tomorrow, the Minister of Police, the Minister of Home Affairs, the Minister of Defense, the Minister of Justice are meeting the President of the Republic at 11. President has given the instruction, stop dealing with Samazama on piecemeal. I want it done in the whole province. Therefore, we'll be meeting him. Minister of Defense and Minister of Home Affairs, they are in Cape Town. To be able to sit with the president and put the plan so that we don't have this problem shifting from Krugersdorp, coming here, from here to Benoni, from Benoni to Florida. We'll have to find the way of dealing with it once and for all. Therefore, the question that you have asked, what is a long plan? That long plan is being presented tomorrow to the President of the Republic of South Africa. Now, I want to make a request to the community here. Work with us. Again, so this say they are working with us. But work with us more than what you are doing at the present moment. Work with us on giving the information and not allowing the criminals to be accommodated by yourselves. Work with us when you are moved away from Zamimpilo. Don't put the new illegal people inside there. Because we are not going to be able to deal with the question of those shacks if you yourself, you turn those shacks to the rental stock for yourself. You go to the new house, but you share umjondolo okurentwa kuwena kuwona amazamazama. So don't do that. Don't do that. So we are requesting to work together with you. We will be keeping our operations, but it's not forever. We are keeping our operations so that other departments, they can get the opportunity to do their work. So push all of us. I heard about the school there. I heard the principal speaking there. When I meet the police here, I will say our kids must be safe at schools. Whenever The community is supposed to be safe, but there are 2 or 3 categories of the people that must be extra safe. Those are women, children, and elderly. So amaphoyisa kuzofanele kuyekele ukuthi asebenza ne-drugs ezifana ne-education ukuthi iy'ngane zethu zikwazi ukuya esikoleni ngokuphepha. But for now, we're supposed to come back on Monday. We had to come back today to give you this report back. Thanks ukuthi nani nilalelile nayeka ukushisa amathayi. Engithembayo ukuthi siyavumelana ukuthi siyasebenzisana. Engithembayo ukuthi lo 194 esiubophile o 170 ophuma ngaphandle no 89 esiubophile walaba abubona abalisebenzisayo colleagues siyavumelana ukuthi makusuka la ngiyavuma ukuthi siyaqalile ukusebenzisana sizophathana kanjalo. Esithembayo nathi ukuthi asizuvuma ukuthi izinto zihleke futhi. We're not going to allow things to reverse. We want to walk forward from here and make sure that this community and all these communities have raised these matters. They live normally, they live safety, they live in a safe environment, and they live protected by ourselves as a government, which indeed is a responsibility of a government to protect citizens. We have made an effort to meet the governments of these countries that are having these zamazamas here. Twice I've met the Minister of Police in Lesotho. I've met the Minister of Police in Mozambique. We're trying to work with them to say, when we find your criminals here, we'll arrest them. But some of these criminals, they cross the border and run back to their countries. We're asking those countries not to protect those criminals, but to arrest them and bring them back to us. Or keep them there and arrest them. So we are working together with these countries where we are having more people that are giving us trouble here. Most of them will be coming from these 3 countries. Most will be coming from Lesotho, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique. People that, okay, there is another group that has been locked here, Malawians. They've got a big number of them that have been found here. People that have been found here are Malawians, Zimbabweans, Mozambicans, but the real people that are causing trouble, who are fighting from their own homes and come to kill one another here, are from Lesotho. So, sisizeni-ke nani niyeke ukuba accommodator mase befike la bese nina niyabarentisa nibahambisela ukudla okushisayo nibatshela ukuthi obaba bey'ngane zenu. Next time sokubopha nobaba wey'ngane zakho, sobopha wena baba wengane yakho nengane yakho, kwenzela ukuthi sikwazi ukuletha ukuthula nokuphepha kule ndawo. Bantu base Riverlea, you go for now and sleep peaceful. We are here. We are hunting them. We are hunting them in where they are. We hunt them in the middle of the night. We hunt them in the morning. We hunt them in the evening. As they walk, we find them. Those that they gave us the challenge to say they are not scared of the police, please send the message. Nami ngiyabafuna. Ngiyabafuna, they can come. We are ready for toe-to-toe. The last thing, PC, the last thing, I want I know there are guns that you have found. You have found some AK, you have found some pistol, you have found some ammunition. But I want more guns from those guys. Because those guys, those guns, they use them to intimidate people and shoot one another. So it's important that when we find them with their guns. There are few guns that you have found. Find more of those guns so that people around here, they stay safe. People around here, they sleep peaceful. And people around here, they are not under lockdown. They don't sleep at 6. They sleep the time they want to sleep. People here, they have a right to live a common life and the life that they want to live. But beyond that, continue to deal with criminality, make sure that you shut down all illegal shippings here. There are a lot of them. We find a lot of utwalala and all. Shut anything that is going to do any criminality, not only zamazamas, all kind of criminality. Vala poisa. Vala. All the shippings that are illegal. Shippings that are legal must work within the law. If they break the law, vala poisa. Bayadla. Labo. Who say amaphoyisa ayadla? Bring them to me. Yeah. No, oh, see. Bring them to me. Nibalete u-provincial commissioner. Nibalete u-chair now, so that we deal with those people. So, angiphiki ukuthi bayadla. Mhlambe uyabadla nawe, ukhona nothi badla nami la. Mhlambe naye lo badla nami badla naye. But what is important for us to be able to deal with that situation, when I give you my number, give me the name of that person and the thing that person has done. This thing of guessing and painting all the police with the black brush is wrong, because there are police that are doing good work, there are police that are bad. And I know that some criminals here, they attack the good police because they don't want those police to do their work. Abanye benu ngikhuluma kabi ngamaphoyisa ngoba nani nama-criminal. Yikhona nama-criminal, sinibophelani mani ngona nama-criminal. So give us exact information so that we deal with that. Those police that are criminals, we want to change their blue uniform for the orange uniform. But give us the proper, because the Mapoisa have no right to get out of their vows, their code of conduct, and commit crime. Once you do that, you stop being the police officer, you stop being the peace officer, and you join the criminal world, and you must treat you as such. So give us that information. It's important when to get that information. Hambanike no lala, hambani no pumula. We're around here. Riverlea, Crownman Basfune, Orlando. Kona ote Orlando Kashama Poisa Puma Limpopo Pen. Those are South Africans. I don't know what to do with that. Those are South Africans. It doesn't matter when you come, wherever you come from, the part of South Africa, we will be working with you. So we'll work hard and keeping you safe, and we work with you to make sure that you are fine. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, let's call the Provincial Commissioner of Gauteng. Before you leave, please listen to the Provincial Commissioner of Gauteng, General Eli Noel.
Program Director, let me take this opportunity firstly to thank you for running this program very professionally. We truly appreciate, and you have run it smoothly. So let me also appreciate the services of our Pastor Jaggers for all the scripture reading and the word of God. Let me also appreciate Dr. Maisela for giving us the purpose of this event and outlaying it so that all of us must understand why the minister time and again will come and engage with the community. Thank you very much for that. Going back to our honorable minister, your marching orders, they remain clear to us. There's no confusion. We'll continue to do exactly what you have directed us to do. Just to remind the people of Gauteng to say that here in Gauteng, we have over 600 abandoned and derelict shafts, of which we have a lot of work to do. When we are done here, we must hop around and move to other areas so that we also give attention to those areas where we have these challenges. Let me also take the opportunity to thank Dr. Masuku, the chairperson of our Community Safety Portfolio Committee in Gauteng, for coming here to listen to all the issues which the communities are raising. We know that during our engagement, we'll be able to find the solution to the concern of the communities. Let me also take the opportunity to thank all the speakers who came to support this event, starting with Mr. Moatse, the Chief Director Moatse from DMRE. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us today, and your commitment is highly appreciated. Mr. Matsau, Chief Director Matsau from Home Affairs, for continuing to work with us. The City Manager of City of Johannesburg, we also appreciate your commitment and for working closely with us. Last but not least, let me appreciate all our social partners, the councillors, the security companies, all the security companies who are with us on the ground daily, day and night working with us, and those who have contributed with the resources here. Some of the infrastructures you see here, these are the infrastructures provided to us by the security companies who are working with us. But let me also appreciate and thank the CPF, local CPF, the provincial one, for mobilizing the community in the short space of the time. The patrollers around here, thank you very much for all the excellent work you are doing for us. It doesn't go past unnoticed. Lastly, but not, let me thank you, the community of Riverlea, Zamimpilo, Crown Mine, Pennisville, all of you for coming here. Thank you very much. We'll continue to work together. This criminality, we are going to make sure that their enjoyment, their freedom, we are going to cut it very short. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day further. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Provincial Commissioner. We also wish to thank the media for their coverage. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the program. The minister and the entourage will be back where they had the briefing, and then it has come to an end. Thank you.
Which one?
Do you guys know if there's a I'm sure. Oh, this is the community. I mean, what should you know? You're gonna damage your neck. You feel like this the whole day. I've got three degenerated discs here.
I was actually live tweeting, so
I know, but you better watch out.